What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Chris Wrestling Views. Back again with the NXT review from last night, you guys. 1 week until Gold Rush. So I just want to talk about the main event. We did have Trick Williams versus Ricky Starks, whatever y'all want to call him. They did a last man standing match, and I like how they implemented like a lot of hardcore inside of a last man standing match. Some men's just like beat each other down until they can't get up, but they added like weapons into this thing here, and I was like, oh heck yeah. I was like, this right here is good. So of course, Trick Williams, you guys, he definitely did get busted open and everything, and of course, he also got smacked in the back with a chair by Ricky Saints. So you can tell how impactful that chair shot was. Of course, you guys, they would go through the table as well. And we did get where Ricky Saints end up retaining the title because we try to get Trick Williams to get back up after getting from the table, and Ricky Saints made it back up to his feet, but of course he pushed the face of Trick Williams down, and of course he couldn't make the 10 count, and I was like, dang. So could Trick Williams, you guys, be called up to the main roster now after that? If he does get called up to the main roster, you guys, who will be like his first person he'll get into the ring with, which makes it, it very interesting as well. So of course, you guys, at the end of the show, we did hear the ruler Femi made his return. We seen like the shadow glimpse of him, and then of course CW wanted to cut it off. So I was like, man, come on, CW. I was like, you don't have to do all that. So with that being said, you guys, it looks like Femi is back to reclaim his NXT championship. What's gonna happen there, you guys? Will he win? Does he have at least about another year, 6 months, or whatever inside of NXT? Or what, or what? But I feel like he's main roster material right now, definitely for like the Raw brand. So Izzy Dame pretty much cut off this, started off the show earlier last night, you guys, because of me recording the video a day later at 6:35 a.m. of me recording this video on a Wednesday morning. So of course, Tatum Paxley and Izzy Dame were out there, and Izzy Dame trying to tell her, stop giving title shots to everybody. But of course, Izzy Dame definitely wants to turn on her. Can't wait to see when that's going to happen. Can't wait to see actually when and where this will actually happen. Could it happen next week at NXT Gold Rush? But of course, Izzy Dame, she's still eyeing the title. You see Shawn Spears looking at Izzy Dame, and Tatum Paxley gave the title shot to, Jacy Jane. And so I definitely feel like this is where Izzy Dame will turn on her right after Tatum Paxley win next week. And with that being said, you guys, we did hear Sol Ruca is gonna try to reclaim her title against Blake Monroe. Y'all may know her as Mariah May from AEW. Of course, we did see like a like the evil side of Mariah May, and then we seen like, not Mariah May, Blake Monroe, and then we seen like the glamorous side of her. So will we see like the same lady that we seen in AEW when she burst Tony Storm side of head with that heel part of the shoe? Now that's gonna be very interesting. So could we get Zarya to actually turn on Sol Ruca next week at NXT Gold Rush? Of course, you guys, Panda Express sponsored this match right here between Thea Hale and Alba Fire. And so with that being said, you guys, of course, Thea Hale won. A lot of shenanigans was out there happening as well, you guys, and with that there, I definitely feel as if Joe Hendry and Thea Hale will win those AAA mixed tag team championships. And also with that, you guys, we also did see Javon Evans come out, and he talked about his match that he's going to have against Femi, you guys, where he's going to fight, not Femi, Gunther next week in the John Cena Last Man Standing tournament. So of course, you guys, you seen Dark State was out there talking, and because they're going to do Dark State versus Javon Evans, and Leon Slater for the tag team titles. At first, we thought that Leon Slater wasn't there, but of course Leon Slater was there. He was kind of like in the back with like a little paper thing up, and he was just sitting there, and then he came running out. But of course, you guys, yeah, I feel sad for Javon Evans because I don't know if he's going to actually beat Gunther, but it'll be definitely an upset for him to actually, to see him win. But I definitely feel that WWE wants to praise Gunther and have him win. Of course, I really didn't care about Fallon Henley winning her match or anything like that. It was just definitely boring, pointless, whatever you want to call it. And something for the speed title. But I do have to say that the men's get like an extra 2 minutes or so versus the women's only get 3, and then the men's get like 5 minutes to actually wrestle. I forgot to mention that Jasper Troy beat El Grande Americano for the title. Of course, we also got where Josh Briggs actually was defeated by Tavion Heights. I feel like Josh Briggs just need to stop, just stop altogether, man. Of course, we did see where Trick Williams, you guys, was talking to Kalani Jordan. They used to both be baby faces. Now they're like heels and thinking they're doing the right thing. And I definitely had to say, maybe we could do like a storyline with Kalani Jordan and Trick Williams, and then have Trick Williams goes to the main roster and, do some kind of interesting storyline with them too. But rating on the NXT, you guys, I would have to give it a 8 out of 10, 8.2 out of 10 to be exact. But the show was cool and everything. Can't wait for NXT Gold Rush next week, you guys. Like, comment, subscribe to Chris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com, and see you guys later.